Morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Woo! I guess if you have kids and if you work Monday through Friday, but actually I love what I do. Anyways, but honestly, it's exciting. It's Friday. Um, this is Courageous Coffee Talk with me, Angel. My name is Angel Goebel, and I am a proud mama. I have an amazing husband, and I am a leader of the Higher View Nation of Women. I am raising up just brave. I said that wrong. Raising up. I am coming alongside amazing women and growing with them through the process of who they are and loving them through the process and helping them find their passions and their desires and walking with them along that. So it's just absolutely, I love what I do. Anyway, so I am coming on today to talk to you. I had titled this, hi. I had titled this, It Takes Courage to First Love You. And I think that's a big thing right there. As a mom, as a wife, as a dad, as a husband, that, everyone else comes before us. And that's not really actually how it's supposed to be. There was this, you know how they tell you when you get on the plane, they tell you to first put the mask on, right? If like something were to happen and the mask drops down, first put it on you, then put it on your child next to you. I never understood that concept. I'm like, that makes no sense. My kids come first. And if you pass out, who's going to help your kid? And I was like, that makes sense. And so the Lord is taking me through this process of needing to love myself, needing to actually put myself first in my time with Him and getting to grow with Him and knowing who I am is so huge for my family, for my children, for the people that I come along and I meet and I get to know. But sometimes it really takes courage to put yourself first. And, before I keep going, I want to show my coffee cup for today. I don't know if you can see that. That is my daughter. This is actually her cup. And there's 3 doggies on there that are now in heaven. Because we believe our doggy friends go with us. I really believe the Lord does that. Anyways, this one right here, Cuba. So that will be my fun facts. I just started talking and didn't share my fun fact today. Forever in my heart is what on the other side. Her dear friend made this for her. But my fun fact is we had a dog, but he was actually called a cub. He was a timber wolf, and his name was Cuba. Crazy story of how we actually got him. He was 87.5% timber wolf, and the rest was Malamute, and it was to breed his curled tail. But everybody that saw him was like, that's a wolf. That's not a dog. He was big. He was a big boy. He was over 138 pounds. And his great grandfather was actually 230. He was, the best Malamute that they took that piece from. And his grandmother was a beautiful, pure white timber wolf. And anyways, he would not harm a fly. Like, he had lots and lots of training. But personality-wise, he wasn't anything like a dog. He was literally, he picked one person. He picked me. And I was his alpha. And he just treated everyone else like family, and he protected. He was a massive protector, and he wouldn't harm anybody else or whatnot. But that's a whole nother story in itself of how we actually were gifted with him. And he passed in a really rough year of 2016. He was like totally like my baby. And anyways, so my my daughter's best friend made this cup for her because he was her boy too. So anyway, so that is just a fun fact that we had a Timberwolf. So when we would go into, those zoos that had the 50%, and they're like, you can never own one of these, and the kids will look at me and we look at each other and we're like, shh. It's actually not allowed in a lot of states. Anyways, so I'm not saying that's okay either, but anyways, so I was talking beforehand about loving, having the courage to love yourself first. And like I was saying, it's so easy to put your priorities, put your work, put your life, put your ministry, put your family, put your kids, put your wife, put your husband, like ahead of you. And even if you don't have all of those things, when life is so busy, you're your last priority. Like you are. And I had to really learn that I actually needed to take care of myself, because if I am worn down and I am not being the best that I can be created to be, I'm not giving my best. I'm really not. And I'm not showing up how I was created to be. So I think that's the big, huge thing today. And here's the really awesome thing about this. So like I get on every day and I do courageous coffee talk. The whole point of this is to give it away. The whole point is to not motivate you. It's to actually give you courage. So you will take that courage, you will take the fruit of courage, you will use it in your life, you will build and become courageous, and then you will give it away. Like we are constantly building and growing. We are using the tools in our hands. We can only give away what we have accomplished, have authority in, where we walk in it ourselves. So that's really, really, really important. Yeah. So I think that's really big. So how can you help yourself today? How can you love on yourself today? And, I think it's really important that we treat ourselves as we would want to treat the person next to us. Like, how are you talking? My family's made a good point. My husband's made a good point that, when that person calls for business or you see that person, you're like, oh, hi, how are you? And then you're putting the kids in the car and life is happening. You're like, get in the car, do this, do that. You're trying to not be that person, but you allow your stresses of life to deal with the people that you're most comfortable with. And I think and then it's us. We're the last piece. So how do you think we really treat ourselves? And I think it's really important how we love on others, how we treat others, as how you treat yourself. So if that's really good, treat yourself that way. If you don't treat people so well, then maybe check into that. Grow in that area. But we are to love ourselves as we love others. So, and I think that's huge. And something that I always, that I thought of yesterday again, watching this wisdom challenge that we are taking, 31 Days Wisdom Challenge, something I've said for years and years and years and years is it doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you finish. And the guest speaker yesterday said that, and I was like, that's right. I had like that's so true. Like I've been speaking that for years, and it just like jogged my mind, and I think that's huge. Like it's not a matter of what you didn't accomplish yesterday. It's not a matter of what you got to do tomorrow, because like I tell you every single day, those lists are long. All that matters is what is in your hands today. What tools do you have today? And I think it's really important to focus on that. So, what is in your hands today? Take that and use it. Do your best today. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm hoping you walk away with something to help you be courageous today. I always love to say affirmations over you, simple and sweet. You are brilliant. You are joyful. You are brave. And you are loved. All right. Go out today and be courageous. All right. Love y'all. See you tomorrow. Oh, actually, I will see you on Monday.